can review 2 anime. In this time, I can review anime entitled Spirit Away. This movie tells about girls who were taken away by their parents and suddenly they understand into a mysterious tunnel. Their journey began when they entered and found a food market that had no words out. The girl's mother and father greedily ate the food until they finished a few plates, and the girl realized that her parents had turned into pigs. And after that, the girl also realized that those guarding the food market were invisible creatures and they turned out to be in a different realm. And before going into a clear review, I want to introduce the character in the anime. Chihiro Ogino. Main players Yuko Ogino and Okio Ogino is our Chihiro's parents, and Haku, friends who help Chihiro while in another world, Boo, with baby, Yubaba with and Boo mother. Okay, next review. At first he felt unaccustomed to be in the Almighty and was confused still how to save in his parents to turn into humans again. Then he met his friend Haku who helped her, but after getting used to Huki started living the day and heard so long she was blessed for the salt there. She also met Yubobo and Bob are annoying too. There was a tense moment where there no human being was allowed to come, and Chihiro was told by Haku not to breathe when he met spirits so that he would not be detected, and Chihiro was safe. After passing for a while in another realm, Chihiro finally found his way and was given the opportunity to return to the real world with his parents. But Chihiro is sad to leave her friends, Haku, and thus have helped her don't forget his gratefully, and the anime ends sadly. I like this anime and I give anime rate 9.5. The second is an anime is grave of fireflies that made me cry from beginning to end. This anime tells the story of siblings who originally had a distinguished family. Yes, it's true that the father of the 2 children was a Marine soldier, but the saddest thing came when the Second War broke out and they had to leave their nice, well-equipped house with plenty of food. The older brother carries his younger siblings to leave the house. The mother prepares to go to school, which is used as a shelter while their father goes on duty. After passing there was bad news that befell them, namely the shelter was hit by a bomb, and unfortunately their mother was hit by the bomb. Not long after, their mother had a heart attack and very serious burns, which resulted in their mother's dying. It was very sad indeed for the older brother, and the older brother did not tell this terrible thing to his younger sibling who was still a child. Then the brothers walked carefully while picking up valuables that were scattered in the former house hit by a bomb, and then walked again, and the older brother thought of staying at his own house first. Not a moment later, their aunts who was entirely could turn into having evil intentions because they considered her older sister, brother, as parents. I was so sorry when I watched it. Had to prepare this. Can continue. Then the older brother intended to leave the aunt's house and look for a shady place, and the older brother found a cave in front of which was a lake. They ate whatever they could, like looking for frogs in the lake. Even their older brother often stole and entered the police station many times because food was scarce after the war. Then the saddest thing was when the younger brother got sick with severe which made his younger brother body thin until his sternum was visible in the last second, and the younger brother was given his brother the stolen watermelon, and unfortunately the younger brother did. Before the end of this anime, it is shown that the sister cremated his sister in the middle of the forest, and this anime ends. I was very sad and sobbing when I watched it. This anime is really cool, and I give it a rate of 9.8. Okay, thank you for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.